This is MBARARA city, lying approximately 290 kilometers in the southwest of Kampala city, West Masaka, on the road that will lead you to Kabale. MBARARA's population is at 97,500, according to the World Population Review in 2020. Like any other city in the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, MBARARA is another hub of female-run street businesses. Among many as such is also the black gold to many city female dwellers that hunt for income in various ways. Chako.
Omuwiki wabo kozereje echangu no basa kuguza ensaho nk'itanu ensaho itanu bakasoma bokuzitwara.
In fact, Chako consumption in urban centers was put at 65.7% in the National Chako Survey for Uganda 2015 by the then Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, only believed to have certainly increased over the years. While this poses a threat to climate, stimulating the increase in deforestation. But what if these wonderful mothers of the land chose preserving climate as a business?
Some of the environment-friendly projects that can be done along the rivers, having nursery beds, like recycling these bottles that are being thrown in the river. You know, there are many products that can be made out of this waste, the bottles that are thrown, especially the plastic ones. Even these other bottles that are not plastic, we can make flower pots out of these bottles. We can make wall hangings. So if we engage women, they are better people to do this.
We do not have time to sit on our hands as our planet burns. So says US politician and activist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We believe women can champion economic activities that preserve our deteriorating climate. In this, we are talking about women like Ewan Akatukunda Gloria.
I'm into tree nursery bed venture that has educated my daughter, who is now in senior 5. Because I'm doing this near the main road, many rich people park their vehicles here to buy these trees. I'm also near River Rizi, so getting water is not a problem. My venture is strategically located. Call upon all fellow mothers out there. There are several businesses that have limited competition, yet paying, whether educated or not. I have in the past done all sorts of odd jobs, till I decided to venture in this. It's paying. I sell most of these pieces at 100 Uganda shillings each. Some go as high as 3,000 each piece. Besides, when one buys a tree here, I happily know I've contributed to the well-being of the climate.
So how do we get women into precious ventures like Gloria's? Should it be a Women for Women initiative? We trek Mbarara's Bihadwe to trace Madame Caroline Zoshaba's Action for Youth Development Uganda, ACOYED, implementers of 𝑾𝒐𝒎𝒆 Action Project aimed at equipping communities with socio-economic skills.
At Action for Youth Development Uganda, we skill youth, women, especially young women, in the banana value chain.
The 𝒾𝒎𝒆 Banana Fiber Social Enterprise is their flagship project, adding value to banana stem.
We cut the stem and then brack it, extract it, get the fiber, and this is how after the extraction of the banana stem, this is how it looks like, and then our products start from that time. And some of these products, why we skill the women and young women in this social venture is because initially where we come from is predominantly a banana growing area, and when you look at statistically globally and nationally, women are the one engaged in agriculture, but then when it comes to benefiting, they take little economically, but socially they are the ones engaged in the activity. And especially if it comes to selling, marketing, it's the male that go into the trading center to sell. But also we realize that when you add value to banana stem, you have more value in terms of money than when you sell the actual banana. So if the male are taking the other part of selling the banana, the actual banana that we eat, so we aimed at training, skilling women so that they're able to actually benefit, because the products we produce are environmental friendly, biodegradable according to the global market demand, because they can easily rot, and that means they contribute to the climate change adaptation and mitigation, and as well some of the products that we produce in this social venture include table mats. You can have a set. This is something that you can use. You can have using the hand room. And then we have the one that has 6 sets and the table runner. This is also done through the big room for making the table mats. We have the lampshades. You can also see that we are doing something innovation when it comes to shade. We can make a shade for you in a color you want.
I thank 𝒾𝒎𝒆 for mentoring us. I'm able to make table and doormats for some income. This is how the doormats we make look like.
Called to come here Lydia, and I'm taking this opportunity to thank 𝒾𝒎𝒆 because we have learned and earned something in them. Then after doing these things, we earn money. They give us money, and we manage to solve some sort of our problems.
It is such initiatives that will perhaps stimulate confidence in female city dwellers, employing them to venture into climate-friendly businesses like the alternative to charcoal as a household fuel energy.
Amazina banyeta ahumire morwin ititwa ntukora amakara agwa kweta charcoal briquettes.
We also do charcoal briquettes out of rubbish and clay.
Moru kasasro na nibumba.
So we get such rubbish and burn it inside here with all openings closed to deny aeration of oxygen. Just like charcoal is burnt, after that we mix clay to get briquettes. This is what we get after burning rubbish before mixing it with clay.
Like
this one here is dry and ready for the fall market. We sell it at 1,500 shillings. In a week, we sell around 800 briquettes, and this is much better than charcoal. Where one uses a sack of charcoal, only 10 briquettes are enough.
But how about detailing challenges that the yet-to-be Shiros meet?
But also this project also has its own challenges because we are still looking at how we can acquire other equipments to enhance the technology in production, because with technology in the banana sector, STEM, we can have reusable sanitary pads, which is actually a global problem that is affecting women and girls. We could also come up with a new technology on producing hair. In banana fiber, you can have the best hair in the world without importing. But this needs more enhanced technology, and with enhanced technology, that means you have to invest more in buying equipment, in purchasing more better equipment for production.
Electricity, where the machines are working from, the electricity is on and off. But I think those two problems, when they are solved, you can be a bit somewhere better than here.
We have no capacity to supply the whole of Mbarara because, like you saw, we have one machine which is even manual.
Worse enough, the Uganda climate policy gender inclusion hardly gives space to women, as Nicholas puts, in reference to Uganda's recent climate change bill 2020.
It does not well incorporate the issue of gender. It was well drafted, it has a wide scope to save us a lot. But you know, the issue of gender, we are still not doing well in gender equality, which is SDG number 5. The issue of gender should have been well catered for in the bill. The role of these women, at least on each of the committees that are being proposed in the bill, both at the national and local level, there should have been a composition, a percentage of women that should be incorporated. For instance, we could have said on the district climate change committee, we need to have 40% of the committee should be women. That is something that is not in the bill. So I feel such areas should be addressed.
To realize the dream depicted herein, we can only call out local, national and international able stakeholders to embrace a call for action towards creating opportunities for women in climate change business agenda and ensure balanced inclusion in participation, decision making and implementation of climate change initiatives.